Democrats say there needs to be bloodshed to get attention. So now they're building underground labs and putting their foot soldiers through boot camp.
I've started something called Resistance Lab. It's a training on really the documented, most effective ways to counter Democratic backsliding, nonviolent resistance tactics to build that movement.
A couple of months ago, Mad Maxine Waters, no relation, said Republicans were training up in the hills, but it's Democrats who are working out in labs. Dozed USAID staff are building a network and plotting rebellions and nationwide strikes. Reports say they've been passing out old CIA pamphlets titled Simple Sabotage. The strategy is to harass and demoralize the enemy. Primetime went inside one of these resistance labs, and General Jayapal is whipping her army into shape.
Governments and institutions together do not save people from dictators. The thing that saves people from dictators is the people. It is large-scale mass movements of people. If you have the moral high ground and you act with dignity, then anger is incredibly compelling and people will join you.
We're getting reports that the Abrams tank is flanking in from the south.
You send the U.S. Marines into spaces they should not be. You send the National Guard in. You kidnap people off of the streets and pretend that's normal, because that's how you quiet dissent, because you make everyone afraid that if they don't do what you want, they might be next. And once you've done those 9 steps, step 10 is easy. That's when you decide there won't be new elections, because everyone's either afraid, poor, broken, or complicit.
Stacey says Trump deporting bad hombres means we're never going to have another election. Democrats are acting like it's do or die, and they're on a warpath. A Democrat running for city council in San Antonio just took out a hit. Quote, "I want to see a few dead ICE agents in Los Angeles. Don't let me down." Radicals are already answering his call. A New York man was just arrested for threatening to murder an ICE agent and his kids. After an ICE sting in Virginia, he says this: "I can't wait to put a bullet into this guy's brain. But first, his children." 43-year-old Matthew White also posted things like, "Kill them all. ICE is the new age Gestapo. Stop them." And told Homan, if your ICE agents don't show proof of identity and a signed warrant, we will kill them. Over 24 hours ago, a gunman opened fire on a Border Patrol facility in Texas. The Justice Department calls it an organized tactical ambush. And Bondi's crew just hit these wannabe assassins hard.
Today, my office has charged 10 individuals with 3 counts of attempted murder of a federal officer. It was a planned ambush with the intent to kill ICE corrections officers. Make no mistake, this was not a so-called peaceful protest. It was indeed an ambush.
We have the mugshots. Look at that. Big surprise. 2 of them are trans. One of them, a dude named Cameron, wants to be called Autumn Hill. Okay, Autumn. Miss Autumn pulled up with her gang draped in black military-style clothing and fired off dozens of rounds. One of them was across the street and fired up to 30 rounds at officers outside the facility. And they had Fight ICE Terror with Class War and Free All Political Prisoners spray-painted on their flyers. Oh, and Fight Oligarchy and ICE Pigs were spray-painted on cars. And that's not all. In California today, ICE agents tried to booby-trap a Border Patrol vehicle and blow out its tires. No one got hurt, but 4 people were arrested. Homan says it's only a matter of time.
I said over 2 months ago, if the rhetoric continues against ICE agents and Border Patrol agents about being compared to terrorists, like Congressman J. Paul did, being compared to Nazis and racists, that it's going to end with the use of force, that either a criminal is going to die or an officer is going to die. I've seen this recipe before. I knew it was coming, and I don't think it's over.
Assaults on ICE agents are already up 700%. And Democrats want it to get even worse. Remember the senator who lunged at Kristi Noem? He's proposing a bill that would unmask ICE agents. They want masks banned and officers to show ID before they bust a bad guy. Not show ID to vote. You have to show ID to arrest MS-13. And it's the first time they've ever wanted to ban masks. Mayors in blue cities say they're leaving ICE in the dust.
This administration, the Trump administration, has caused so much consternation and division. Look, we are a welcoming city ordinance. Our local police department will not ever cooperate with ICE.
Democrats claim they want to deport the worst first, but their sanctuary cities won't cooperate with ICE. So as Biden would say, it's just malarkey. Karen Bass yesterday told ICE to beat it. The Border Patrol chief said, no bueno.
The federal government is not leaving LA. I don't work for Karen Bass. The federal government doesn't work for Karen Bass. We're going to be here till that mission's accomplished, as I said, and better get used to us now, because this is going to be normal very soon.
Karen's fighting ICE harder than she fights fires.
I'm not going to get used to it, because last I checked, I was elected to be mayor of the city. That did not include a federal takeover. So either you believe in democracy or you don't.
Who's going to tell Karen that the federal government trumps the mayor? Bass and every liberal mayor can tie themselves to the train tracks, but it's not stopping Homan. He's got a sweet tooth for deportations, and there isn't anywhere he won't go.
We're going to double down and triple down on sanctuary cities. If we can't arrest a bad guy in the jail, then we'll go to the community and we'll find him. Or we'll do more worksite enforcement. We'll find him at the worksite. And when we do these things and we ramp up that enforcement, we're going to find others who aren't a criminal target, but they're in the country illegally. We're going to arrest them too. So what you're going to get, sanctuary cities, is exactly what you don't want. More agents in your communities and more collateral arrests.
Migrant gangs are going buck wild in inner cities, and Democrats want them to lay down roots. Not even Mexico wants these guys. Over the weekend, they rioted in Mexico City over open borders. Even Mexicans are telling illegals to get out. Is it racist when Mexicans want to ICE illegals? The New York Times is even admitting we have a migrant gang problem. After calling the Venezuelan gangs who took over Aurora, Colorado, a false story, now the Times is saying Democrats denied this city had a gang problem, but the truth is complicated. Democrats are dying alone on this hill. They're building resistance labs, shooting at ICE agents, and deep staters are using CIA tactics to sabotage Trump. Who else knows what's up their sleeves? They've rioted, firebombed cars, and shot Trump in the head. The Daily Caller reports USAID sent thousands of viruses to a biolab in Wuhan, linked to the Chinese military. And they did it for 10 years. If the labs or viruses don't work, there's always voodoo dolls. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.